Hello, my Rangers. I want to just take a kind of like a quick moment out of your time. It's a very different sort of YouTube video that we're going to be doing. I'm probably going to put this on the front of my YouTube channel, the way everyone has it. But this is yeah, we'll deal with that later. So this is my Ranger Guild slash Patreon page. Now I've talked about this before, but I wanted to give a little for anyone who may not know or who gets new to the channel and might not know what I talk about, or if you're been unable to look at it for one reason or another, I'm just going to quick go down. So, obviously this is Patreon. If you become a patron of mine, you pledge a certain amount of money per month, uh, and then you get benefits and all this other stuff. It's quite nice. So, anyway, we will be going down the list, because I always say that I have a list, and it is actually a very long list. Well, maybe not as long as some, but it's quite long for me. So we'll go off of the list and we'll also talk a little bit about it. So, $1 per month. The Conscript Ranger. You are the basic ranger anyone could ask for and allow in combat, but you're a special group with the ability to join the ranks of the Rangers once you are fully inducted. So basically saying, you're hastily organized, you're the most basic dude there is, and you're still appreciative when you join, and you can become a greater ranger in the end. I like stories. I'm weird like that. The next one is going to be the Recruit Ranger. You're the newest addition to the Ranger Guild, as there's just not a lot to call your own, but you're at least on your way to becoming one of the Rangers proper. Yeah, you join the ranks. You're like a recruit. You're the beginning Ranger. You got to go through basic one. You regular ranger. You are the basic ranger in combat, the grunts of the guild. Your lot stays together in a tight bunch, and it shows with you making up the majority of the guild. Yes, quite right, because everyone needs just the basic kind of casual grunts. Veteran rangers. You are a seasoned veteran of many campaigns and guild wars, and it shows too. You look at danger in the eye and say, "Bring it on." I kind of like the sound of that when I was putting it on there, and I still do. Just kind of how veterans are. It's just like you just look at trouble these days, and you're just like, nah, don't bother me. Ghost Ranger. Now we're getting into the special units, my special forces. Ghost Ranger. As a Ghost Ranger, you are one of the more stealthy elite rangers who specializes in sabotage and recon missions behind enemy lines, utilizing stealth as your main tool. And I'll also go over the joins here of $1 and whatnot. I'll go over that in a moment. So, Airborne Ranger. You are the elite of the elite, the best of the best. Sent on the most dangerous missions to jump straight into the maw of hell if needed. You are unquestionably one of the greatest in combat. And it also tells you what happens, Ranger Commander. You are the Ranger Commander. Well, a Ranger Commander, but you are the Ranger Commander. You are the ones who lead the way and help plan out the campaigns and battles ahead. You and your fellow commanders are what make the Ranger Guild work. Ranger Idol, which is a play on the fact that Project Melody, she's an idol, okay? This was kind of a nod in her direction, but it could be anyone, honestly. You are the one and only Ranger Idol. Many can make yourselves commanders and even known veterans of wars, but as the idol, everyone looks up to you as you keep everyone morale up and keep them fighting for the Ranger Guild. Pretty much. So the reason why the Conscript Raiders once per month, I'm not expecting a lot of people to have a lot of money, especially with the coronavirus. But at least if it's $1 per month, plus taxes like 110 or something like that, it's still like an appreciative, or like, hey, I can't give you a lot, but I can at least give you this $1 per month out of my paycheck, or whatever the case is, to kind of keep the channel going, because most of this is going to go to the channel. Now you might be like, so what are you going to do with the channel? It's mainly going to give me an incentive to do more videos. The more videos I do, the more you guys like it, maybe perhaps I'll get more viewers and whatnot. As well as improving it, maybe actually finding myself a way to get editing. That would be nice. We're a bit off of that, obviously. Coronavirus has kind of put a dampener on everyone's money, but hey, this is a cheap way to get into the Ranger Guild as a patron without having to cost a arm and a leg. That being said, you can always just be at $3 a month to Recruit Ranger. That's what they were asking for. They were just like, yeah, you might want this for the basic, your like base tier, But I was like, no, I want $1. But $3 is the base tier, and you get all of this. Most of it gets access to my Discord community, and you'll get the Recruit Ranger when you join the Discord community, which I still need to figure out. Anyway, regular Ranger, $5 per month. This is a little bit more, but it's only $2 more, and obviously $4 more than the basic. But this is, you're just a regular guy. It's pretty okay, I would think. I don't know what everyone else, what you think of okay is, but it's all up to permission. Like, if you think this is like the only good thing about this whole thing, oh, $1 Patreon, okay. But if you think it's not, it's your choice. $10 a month. This is getting more into what you do. Um, so I might have some things in the future, and this is where it comes in, where it says you can a chance to comment what I should play next when I finish a series. So right now we're kind of getting towards the end of the DLC for the Doom Eternal. I have one more video to do that, and then we're probably a couple of videos away from Monster Hunter. Once I finish those, may go to Dawn of War, but perhaps you want to say, hey, I want you to play another series if I give you this Patreon or whatever. They're like, all right, I'll give it a shot, depending on what the game is and depending if I can afford it. Ghost Ranger, uh, giving me ideas for future series of games. Basically, yeah, same thing as this. It's $25 a month, and this is also where we hit the limit. So 100 people, and like any special forces, you can only have so many people. Not everyone can get in. That's just how it is. Airborne, 50 left at 50 per month. Elite to the leads. They're probably my best people. Talk about future videos, get a chance to be prioritized for integral characters, some games that make you feel like you're actually in the game. Now, I want to do some games where if you have the ability to create characters, I want to be able to create characters for people if they're an Airborne Ranger, I'll prioritize their character and they're creating them, and then I'll go down the list going, to the ghosts and the veterans, the regulars, the recruits, and then the conscripts if anyone wants them. So that's just $50 a month, and this is all monthly. This is, asking a lot, but it happens. $100 for 11 commanders at $100 per month is a Ranger commander. It doesn't describe everything there. I probably meant to do that. So the reason why there's 11, which is an odd number compared to the even numbers, is because it goes down the list of infantry, airborne infantry. You got the helicopters, you got the jets, you got tanks, armor, artillery, and various different commander types. Also, I don't know why I misspelled that, but I did. And then you have the idol, which is the top of it. Only one person can be the idol because you can't have too many. $250 per month. That might be a stretch for some people, but and even you can always speak to me with like this is simple. Some of this all is flavor text. It's literally just flavor text, But I do want to have people start considering becoming my patrons in order to help the channel and help me out because while it may not immediately go, well, I say that, we're all hurting. There is no reason for you to look at this video and be like, okay, I have to help them. You don't. Most of you have been probably fine, probably don't watch my videos very often, except when it pops up and you're like, oh, no, go later. Yeah, probably other people you watch, but for those of you who continuously watch my stuff, I thank you. And if you want to become a patron, this is just a bigger way for you to show support for me and an easier way for me to show appreciation to certain people who become my patrons. So anyway, hope you will consider this. I know I say it every video, but I hope you consider it nonetheless. I hope to see you guys on the Warfield, my Rangers. See you on the next time. Bye-bye.